Hey Divine Family, welcome to my channel. I am Crystal Divine Queen and this is my indigenous lifestyle. I'm doing a little segue into today's video because it is some footage that I had left over and I felt like it could be its own separate video. So in this video, I'm going to be discussing some things to help make your pregnancy seem real when you are choosing the path of unassisted prenatal care, okay? And if you haven't seen my first video where I discuss and clarify things about unassisted prenatal care, definitely go check that out. I'll make sure I put that in the link below. I said that backwards. I will put that link in the description box below for you, okay? But in this video, I wanted to discuss these things because when you choose the path of unassisted prenatal care, it can kind of make you seem like you're not really pregnant at all because you're not going to seek validation outside thyself. And if this is something you're not used to or comfortable with, communicating with your body in this form, then you might be ignoring all of the signs and the signals, the way your body is trying to communicate this pregnancy with you. It might just, go over your head. So here are some tips and techniques, just little things that you can do, tools that you can utilize to help make your pregnancy seem more real in the beginning, to get you more in tune with your body so you can understand how it communicates with you and you can get that validation from thyself instead of going to a person outside of you to confirm that you are in fact healthy and pregnant and having this experience. All right, enjoy the video. Now, the only thing with unassisted prenatal care is that not going to your OBGYN for prenatal care can make your pregnancy seem unreal in the beginning. And this goes back to what we've been conditioned to believe. We've also been conditioned to seek validation from outside of thyself. So even if we've missed that period, even if we're having pregnancy symptoms, we still deny what is true, what our body is communicating to us and expressing us until we get that validation from outside thyself. And that's a video for a whole nother day on a whole nother topic. But once you do get to the point where you start to feel the baby moving around, that's a validation that you cannot really deny. And once you do make it to that point, the chances of a miscarriage are very slim. But in the meantime, until you do get to that point, there are things that you can do to help make your pregnancy seem real. Things that I'm about to list too can also help to condition your mind into going within to seek the validation and help just build and strengthen trust within thyself and just get back in tune with your body, if you will, which is a tool that is very necessary when it comes to just being pregnant and having a childbirth experience. So the first thing I said, go to the store and get those pregnancy tests, maybe from like the Dollar Tree, just take as many of those as you want so you can see those two lines and it can really like hit you like, wow, I really am pregnant. You can also calculate your own due date. That is something you can do on your own. You don't need an ultrasound to calculate your due date. You can download an app. I know I have an app that I use to just monitor my ovulation, and it does have an option where if I were to get pregnant, I could track my pregnancy. When you are about 5 weeks, you could get a stethoscope, and when you're a little further on, maybe about 12-13 weeks, you could get a fetoscope, and that'll just help you to be able to really listen to the baby's heartbeat. Of course, talk to your baby, read, listen to music, talk and engage with the father of the child. You can even rub your belly, even if your belly is still flat or you don't really have that round bump yet. Still rub your belly and talk to your baby, communicate that way, and have the father even rub on your belly as well too. And it's never too early to look into baby names. Even though you don't know the sex of the baby in the beginning, you can still look into names. You can look at baby clothes and furniture and just all the things that you know that you're going to need to buy for your baby. All of those things can help make your pregnancy seem real in the beginning. But the main thing that you can do is use the visualization tool. Okay, use that imagination of yours and just envision what life is about to be like with having a baby and just being pregnant and going through labor and your stomach getting bigger and bigger. And I mean, there's so many things that you can visualize in the beginning. So start visualizing all of these things happening. And visualization is also a great tool to manifest and put things into existence. So obviously you want to have a safe and a happy prenatal care unassisted experience. Go ahead and just start visualizing what that's going to be like and put that out there into the universe. Oh, something else you can do is read books, watch YouTube videos, find a way to talk to other women, listen to their stories. How did they find out they were pregnant? What their first trimester was like for them. I mean, YouTube is a great tool because there's so many women who upload videos about their unassisted prenatal care experience. And you could even become one of those women and create a vlog or a channel and vlog on it. And if you don't want to necessarily put yourself out there for the world to see, journal. Please get a journal and write down everything about your prenatal experience. So overall, just being more mindful of the fact that you are pregnant and mindful of the things that you do and how it will affect your baby. That will also make your pregnancy seem more real, you know, when you're like, oh, I can't eat that anymore, you know, oh, I don't need to drink, I don't need to have that drink, or, you know, I need to do this more, or this is good for the baby. Like, all of those things can make it seem real when you're not having a belly, or maybe you're not even having any symptoms. I am going to go ahead and end this video with a book that I would recommend you reading if you are seriously considering having unassisted prenatal care. It's called The Unassisted Baby, a do-it-yourself guide to pregnancy and childbirth, because there is a such thing as unassisted birth, which is something that I will be making a video about in the future, and actually which is something that I kind of already started to talk about on this channel. So if you haven't had a chance to check out my free birth video, definitely go ahead and check that out. It will be in the description box below. But I want to thank you guys for tuning into my video. Don't forget to like and comment below, subscribe, join the family if you haven't already, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.